let's say somebody wants to become a recruiter, and what do you think could be something that they could start doing right now to, let's say, prepare themselves for the role?
Yeah. Well, if you want to get into recruitment, typically, actually, I guess, HR related courses and activities could help with that, because you're going to be exposed to it, right? And if you get into HR, you're going to be exposed to it. As part of the human resources program, simply recruitment is always a part of it. Now, whether or not, HR people like recruitment is a different story, but you can definitely get into recruitment from getting into HR. But maybe you'll find that you don't like it once you get exposed to it, right? But HR is definitely a good start for it. Or kind of learning about people, like human behavior, like consumer behavior, even business related courses can help when it comes to the psychology of it. Because like I mentioned, like it's a combination of a bit of business and sales and psychology and marketing and the human resources aspect, right? So there's actually a lot of people that come from, there's a lot of recruiters that have business admin background like myself. It's actually very common. Or like a marketing background, or like a public relations background, for example, or like communications type of background, right? Those areas can help, but definitely HR is going to be a good channel to get into first, so that you get to be exposed to like what other aspects of human resources that are important, right? That you would need to know as a recruiter. Because like I learned about HR through my job. So I don't know anything about payroll systems, but I was exposed to them through the job, right? They were never my expertise, but as an extension of HR, you get to learn all of that too, right? And there are definitely some HR professionals that learn HR that ended up liking the recruitment aspect better than the internal. So, right? So you never know.
Is there anything they could do that before they start working or like studying, like more on the day-to-day?
To get into recruitment? Honestly, a big chunk of it is going to be the psychology aspect. That's a big part of it. Like the communication part, and like be able to read people. That's like a big thing about being in recruitment business, right? And how to manage clients, like how to deal with clients, like internal clients or external clients, even, right? If you, let's say, work in an agency, you're gonna have hiring managers from other companies, from your clients, from your customers that you have to deal with, right? So being able to be good at dealing with just people in general. So you have to have strong communication skills to deal with candidates as well as to deal with their clients. So any kind of areas of learning within communications aspects, like people management, is good. Yeah.
I had this thought because I know what Annie was trying to do. I had the same thought, like, is there something like a project that, let's say, young people could take on, or like a challenge, like something practical? And what I was thinking is that, because I'm sort of dealing it with right now, you could technically go to, I don't know, Upwork or freelancer.com, and you could post a fake job and then sift through the applications and start talking to the people, even if you don't have any real job.
Oh, I see. Yeah. I mean,
it's a little bit wasting people's time, but yeah. Yeah.
Interesting. Well, I mean, you could always provide, actually, this will be a good one. You could help out your friends to prepare for the interviews. You can pretend to be a recruiter and interview your friends who are looking for work.
Yeah, right? Check their resume.
That's a good one. Yeah, review
watch our stream and learn the techniques and review people's resume.
Exactly. and learn how to ask questions. You know, like if you have friends in different who are studying different things, you can fake interview them. And it's a good practice for your friends, because they eventually want to get a job too, right? So that'll be good practice for them.
That's a good one. And do also one fake interview after they're drunk.
Yeah.
To also practice.
Just like tell them, like, one day come like really sleepy and don't tell me.
Yeah, one of these days. Yeah.
One of these days.
Yeah.
Just on a whim and see what happens, and see if I can find out that you're like drunk and hungover.
Yeah.